Welcome to Our Life with Ben. Almost as soon as we got to the operating room, my doctor's overflowing air of confidence began to subside. My body temperature had started to rise for no clear reason, and he was worried about a staph infection. I'll never forget his response when I asked if it was something I should be worried about. He said, now paraphrasing because it's been like 30 years, "Yes, you should be worried. People die from those infections." Note to self, don't ask any more questions. The one good thing about the forceps delivery was it happened very quickly. The bad thing, Ben came out with the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck. He was a grotesque shade of blue and went straight to the crash cart. The few seconds it took for them to revive Ben seemed like hours. When he did cry, it was more of a whimper. The doctors rushed Ben off to the NICU, and it would be the next day before I would even be able to hold him. While under observation for my elevated temperature, I was placed in what can best be described as a waiting area with another young woman who had just given birth to twins. Her babies had also been rushed off to the NICU, and we were left to console each other for what seemed like hours. While we were waiting, a very kind nurse brought me the very first picture ever taken of Ben. He looked so different from what he had the last time I had seen him. His color was normal. He actually looked like a real baby. In reality, his first few hours were spent barely clinging to life. Once cleared to go to my room, I was wheeled past the NICU and caught a glimpse of my new son. He had tubes hooked up to him, and his little chest was moving up and down as if every breath was a challenge. That wasn't exactly the best picture to hold in my mind until I was able to see him again the next day. Next up, the week in the hospital. If you'd like to learn more about Ben, please subscribe below to Try9 Mom and visit us on our Facebook page.